Hey YouTube, if you're watching this video, it's because you want to start streaming and I really want to help you do that. In this video, I'll be explaining how to go live on TikTok using a PC and your console. But you're going to need these things to start, and I'll tell you before you watch the entire video and waste your time. Let's say you're gaming from an Xbox, PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch maybe. That's fine. You can game on those, but you're going to need a PC or a laptop to do the streaming part. And if you're just gaming from your PC, then you're fine. You'll game on the PC and you'll also stream from your PC, so it makes it a lot easier. Alright, so after you got your console, a PC or a laptop, you're gonna need a game capture card. I'm using the Elgato HD60X, but you can find cheaper alternatives. Go to Amazon, search up capture card. You can find like $30 ones, $40 ones, and they do the same thing that this does. Just make sure that the quality isn't like 720 or anything, 480. Oof, I don't even know how you would stream on 480. Make sure it's like 1080p, 60 FPS, and you're set. A capture card just takes whatever game you're playing on your console and mirrors it over to your PC so that you can then stream. Now, some optional things would be like a webcam, a stream deck, but that's super fancy. Just to start out, all you really need is a headset and a mic. You can actually find one that you can just place on your desk and it's like an external mic, or you can use the mic with a boom arm, which is what I use. I think it's the best. And yes, you can still use it on the laptop. I was using the boom arm mic with a laptop. If you're on console and you want the stream to hear who you're playing with, party chat, get one of these chat links. They're probably like 20 bucks. And I'll show you how to use it later. But you need this if you want your chat to hear who you're talking to. Also, this is why I say you're gonna need two mics. Like, you can use the headset mic to talk to your friends, but one mic to talk to your stream, because this thing does not pick up your own voice either. It literally just picks up the sound of other people. You're gonna have to have like two mics, or a headset mic and another mic, and then you can use this. Alright, so once you're on your computer, go to Google and just type in TikTok Live Studio. You'll need to download that. It's gonna be the first link right here. It's gonna look like this. Just download Windows. Oh, I forgot, if you're using a Mac, GG's, because I don't think you can do this on Mac. Just hit download. While that's downloading, we can go over to another tab and download OBS. OBS is a software that you can set up your stream, the layout, the audio, all that stuff. Once again, first link up here. Do download installer, and then you'll just click on like the latest version or whatever. So download that. While those two are downloading, I'm gonna have you download this just because I wish I would have known about this a lot sooner. It lets you stream onto Twitch and TikTok at the same time, so you can have a horizontal layout at the same time as a vertical layout, because TikTok is vertical. You can stream horizontally, but TikTok is usually vertical, so this way you can kind of do both. You can stream vertically and horizontally, like if you wanted to go stream on Twitch, which is what I do. I stream on both, and it would be this one, like ADEM or something like that. ADEM vertical, OBS forums. Click on that. Click on go to download and have that downloaded. And when you open up your OBS, it should already open up with this plugin. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Don't worry. So I hope I didn't lose you. Give you the rundown. Download TikTok Live Studio. This is to go live on TikTok. Download OBS to set up your layout to stream. And download the vertical plugin so that you can stream vertically onto TikTok. And then maybe one day, if you also wanted to go live on Twitch, you could already do it and it's already set up. So I think that's pretty easy, right? Not too hard, not yet. Okay. I'm sorry, I guess it wasn't recording, but to add your webcam, you're gonna hit the plus sign on the bottom right above vertical scenes, and then you're gonna hit video capture device. You'll hit create new, type in webcam, and then choose your webcam or whatever camera you're using. Sorry. Alright, so once you add in your webcam, it should look something like this, starting to look like TikTok. Let's say you didn't want to show this side of your screen. You want to cut that out. You can click on your webcam, make sure the boxes pop up, and hold the Alt key while you're still clicking the left mouse button, and you can just resize it like this, or you can bring this in, and then after that you can expand it. You see this box, I still don't want that in my screen, so I can just do that same thing again and expand it again, and perfect. That's the first step. You got your webcam in. Following? Are we still following? I hope we are. I hope we are. Yours should say only webcam for the vertical scene. I don't know why all my stuff is still stuck there, so I can't show it to you blank, but just keep following, you got this. So it should just say webcam, but make sure that you're doing it on vertical because sources would be for the horizontal. Like I said, vertical is for obviously the vertical one. You need to get your mic on OBS. I don't know how to use only the headset mic and that mic only, because if you were talking to friends, you couldn't like mute it so they wouldn't hear you. You'd mute the entire stream. So I'm not sure. I would definitely get you like an external mic like this. And this wasn't that expensive. This is probably like $60, so it's worth it. Or you can get even a really cheaper one that just rests on the desk. And I'll put a picture here. It looks like that, and that's a good alternative too. Go to the plus sign again and hit audio input capture because we're inputting audio into the mic. And now you should see your mic moving like this. Hi, 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 hi. I already have mine inputted, but hi, hi, hi. That's how you put your mic in. So now that you have your mic and your camera in, we've got to add the game. So let's open up Fortnite. So now that you open up your game, to add the game to OBS, you're going to hit the plus. Hit on game capture because you are capturing the game that you're playing. And yours won't say this. I've already got it saved, so that's why it says it. But you're going to hit new. You can do capture any full screen application, or you can do capture a specific window. And then on that window, you can hit Fortnite right here, Fortnite. Your game should have popped up. You can keep it full screen. It's all preference, really. If you want your stream to see the game full stream, you can. I see that a lot of TikTokers zoom it in, which is what I do too. That just fits the vertical layout more. This is more horizontal. But some people do it like this too. Maybe you could just put a hand cam at the bottom. I personally don't use a hand cam. It's all preference. But I'm going to show you just how I set mine up. I usually have it about right there. And it's still good. Like, you can still see a lot of the game. I keep this bottom blank because that's where I put, like, the health, the guns, and that kind of fills up that black space. I don't suggest that you keep this space black. I think it looks kind of bad when people got, like, their game like this. And when you're scrolling, it's like, it's just empty. So I would definitely put like your health at the bottom, or you could put the game all the way down and put your health here. It's all preference, whatever you like better. You set your stream up that way. So there we go. Are you following? I hope I didn't lose you yet. We just added the webcam and the game capture. I can do a little recap. So you'd go to the plus, video capture device, new, click on the webcam. Then for the game, you'd hit plus, game capture device because you're capturing the game, new, and then you would hit, you know, the specific window and just choose whatever game you're playing. Good? I think we should be good. I usually always like join a red versus blue game just to set up my stream. All right, we'll do it here. I'll show you how to set up the audio later. The audio is actually going to be inputted within TikTok Live Studio for some odd reason. Whenever you set up your game in OBS, the audio doesn't transfer over to TikTok. Only the video transfers over to TikTok. So we're not going to worry about the audio right now. Go back to the plus sign, hit game capture again, hit Fortnite, and you should see, boom, another like layer of the same game pops up right here. So we're going to downsize that all the way so that you can see it right here. And we're going to hit our Alt key again because remember, that's how you crop. Obviously, if we're just trying to get the health, we're not going to keep the entire screen. You're going to want to crop it to the health. So hold your Alt again, crop, crop, and then you can zoom in to kind of see more of what you're doing. So then once again, we're going to crop, crop, and just crop that health bar. All right, right, now we're gonna make this smaller because it's gotta fit on the bottom of our screen. So we're gonna move it over here, make it bigger. There we go, now we have a health bar. And you don't have to do, who the heck is it killing me, bro? I thought I joined a private game. Nah, who is that? They just messed up my tutorial. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Quit. That's actually how I feel whenever I'm trying to play a game by myself and people just start joining me. I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, so that was one of, okay, that's literally him right here. I see his name, Grimes Boy. Dude. All right, now he's inviting me. All right, no, I'm trying to do a tutorial, man. So now we're gonna add our weapons, go back, same thing, game capture. We're gonna hit Fortnite. Now you should already have it saved. And now we see our screen is big again. We're gonna do the same exact thing, y'all. Hold Alt key, crop it. Crop again. Crop, 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 crop. Make this bigger so we can actually see what we're doing. Crop this just to see the weapons. And there we go. Now we have just, oops. And there we go. Now we just have our weapons. We could put it anywhere actually, but it just looks better down here. So make this smaller.
Oh my god, bro. Oh hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
Dude, this kid again. Are you actually serious? How is he getting into my game? I'm literally making it private. Alright, let me talk to this kid. Hey, hey, stop joining my game. Stop. I have it on private. I don't know how you're joining. Can you please stop? I'm trying to make a YouTube video. Thank you. Alright, so now we kind of have that set up, laid out, and that's why OBS is so great, and that's what you use OBS for. Set up the layout of the stream. We're gonna open up TikTok Live Studio. Honestly, if you made it this far, you've done the hardest part. The hardest part is OBS, setting up your stream and adding all the sources and stuff like that. So now we're gonna open up TikTok Live Studio, and when you open it up for the first time, it should look a lot like this. They already kind of have a stream set up for you. I think it looks dog water, absolutely horrible. I don't like this follower goal on the screen, so I'm gonna delete it. It is a cool little concept to put on your stream, but you'll get the followers. If you got good content, you'll get the followers. So we're just gonna go in and delete all the stuff that they have here for you. Camera. Alerts are actually pretty cool. We'll keep that, but for now we're gonna delete it. Delete the alerts and delete the display capture because we're already doing that. So now that it's bare, what you're gonna want to do is go back to OBS real quick. Do you see this little camera with the box thing, the yellow icon? Click on that. That is basically like you're turning on your virtual camera. Virtual camera is kind of like a mirror. So this is where you'll be mirroring your virtual camera over to TikTok Live Studio. It's perfect. Just watch. All right, so just click that little button. Open TikTok Live Studio again. Hit camera, because it is technically a virtual camera. It's not an actual camera. It's a virtual camera. So hit camera, and then you should see this little thingy pop up. And hit camera, and then hit BAM! OBS virtual camera. That's exactly what I just told you about. And look, our game is right here. Look at that. Make sure that your resolution is, good 1080p if your computer can handle it, if your system can handle it. But it should be able to handle 1080p. So make sure you click on good resolution. You don't want to look like you're streaming off of a potato. You don't really have to change the video format. Don't worry about all that stuff. Just change your resolution to the best if that's what your system can take, and OBS virtual camera. Then we're just gonna do add source, and look, oh my gosh, isn't this so easy? Guys, come on now, you can do this. Now we have our game, but we're not gonna be streaming like that small. That is so small. So drag the corner, and fill up the entire screen. Look how easy that is. And now this is what TikTok would be seeing. Yeah. This is where we'll add like our audio and stuff like that. So my mic's already connected, but put on here audio mixer. You would hit add, and then you would go to the list. Don't hit default, because for some reason like the default doesn't sound as good, even though it's literally the same mic. So just hit your actual mic. So I can't click it because I already have it on, but it's the microphone, Fifine microphone. So click on whatever mic you're using, and then it should be added. And here you can change the levels of your mic, so you can put it 100%. I think 100% is a little too loud. I usually have mine at like 80% of your volume would be your microphone. That's good. You've added your camera, you've added your microphone, you should be good to go. Oh yeah, that's right, your game audio. So mine works right here, just using the speakers. I think it's capturing like my desktop or whatever. But if it doesn't, I would definitely go down to audio and hit add, and then you can go down to applications and hit Fortnite right here. You can hit Fortnite and it'll take the audio from Fortnite. But if you're on PC, you should be just fine with doing your primary speakers, because that's what I do, and you can hear the game. And then there you can, like, you know, turn the game down or turn it up, whatever you have to do. So we're set, honestly, we're set. That's what you have to do. Good job, guys. And you know, you need 1,000 followers to go live or something like that. You wouldn't have made it this far if you didn't have what it took to go live. So then you would just hit go live, and there you go. You should be all set to go. Setting up your capture card can be a little bit tricky. This is how you do it. I'll even put a diagram on the screen. Basically, you'll need 2 HDMI cables. You should already have one if you're already playing on console to like a monitor or a TV. You should already have one, because that's how you're connecting the gameplay. If your capture card doesn't come with one, then you'll need an extra one, and I'll show you why. After you get the 2 HDMI cables, you're gonna need 1 USB-C cord. Looks like that. So 1 USB-C and 2 HDMIs. It's a lot, but don't worry, it's just 3. So stay with me. I know you're getting lost. You need 1 USB-C cable and 2 HDMI cables. That's it. And it may be different. If you have a different capture card, you might have to watch a YouTube video on your capture card. I'm just explaining for the Elgato one, because that's all I have. Take 1 HDMI cord and plug it into your HDMI in. It should say HDMI in. That's plugged in. Take the end of this and plug it into your console. So I'm gonna plug the end of the HDMI in into the back of my PS4, because think of it like this. I'm putting the gameplay in to the capture card. HDMI in. I'm putting the gameplay into the capture card. So let's go do that. Alright, now that's plugged in. Now, grab your second HDMI cable and plug that into the HDMI out, because we're going to output it into the TV so that you can watch it and play the game on your TV. Nothing should be open but the USB-C. Good to go? Now that we have this in, the end of that cable that we just plugged in, the second one, is open. This is gonna go into either HDMI 1 or HDMI 2 into your TV or monitor. But I'm gonna put the end of that HDMI cable that we just plugged into our capture card into HDMI 2. You could probably do HDMI 1, but mine never seems to work. So, alright, you've got the HDMI out, the one on the left, plugged in to your TV because you're outputting it into your TV. The HDMI in, which is the one on the right, inputted into the back of your console because you're inputting the gameplay into this. Got it? We have it here. I just used to keep it on top. And now you can see nothing is popping up. Oh my gosh, nothing's popping up. That's because you haven't plugged in the USB-C cable yet. So that's where you grab your USB-C cable and plug it into the back of the capture card. Now we're gonna take the end of this cable, the end of the USB-C cable, and plug this into either your PC or your laptop. I'm gonna plug it into here. And now once I turn on my laptop, it should give it a second. There we go. Now I can see the game. I can start it up, and now you can see everything. That means it's connected. Usually on the Elgatos, if the light is blue, that means you did everything right. There's connection. If it's red, that means something is not right. Or if it's green, I've seen that one too. I don't know, it has to be blue. Make sure that the color's blue. And now that it's connected, it goes right over to here. Right over on my laptop. It's the same way that I was explaining on PC. Follow the same exact steps. It's just the only step that is different is instead of adding that game capture from your PC, you need this. Whenever you go to add your gameplay, instead of doing the plus in the game capture, it's not really a game capture because a game capture would be if you're playing the game on the laptop or on the computer, you're capturing the game. But since we're kind of going through loops and stuff, you're gonna choose video capture device. Okay, not game capture because you're not playing the game on the laptop. Confusing or no? You can see nowhere in here is game capture. It's all video capture, so you hit the plus, and just like how you added your webcam. So when you hit the plus and you do video capture device, you would hit create new, you can type in my game, so you know, and then you can hit OK. And here you would choose your Elgato, which is what I usually do because this is the Elgato. I'm choosing that because I need the gameplay off of here. Or you could choose whatever your capture card is called. Now that everything's set up in your console, I'm gonna quickly explain the chat link so that your stream can hear the people you're playing with. This is really easy. There's already like a place to put your chat link. You should have your headset cord. I don't know how to do this with wireless headphones, I'm sorry. I know. But grab your cord from your headset and plug it into, you should see this. This is on the long side, so grab the long side. Plug it into here. Wherever's pluggable, because this, you ain't plugging nothing into that, baby girl. Okay, so plug this into here. All right, you got your headset wire connected to the chat link. This side right here, the short one, the shortest side, is gonna go into your controller. Kind of like a regular mic, it's just an extra piece. Now that you have your controller connected, the only other side left is the really, really, really long side that goes into the shorter side. So this other little jack, the one that's left, is gonna go into your capture card. So it'll just go in here. They've already got a little space for it. Everything should be connected. You can still play the game, you can still talk, everyone can hear you now, but now your stream can actually hear the people that you're talking to. So you shouldn't really have to do much, but I will tell you this. If you start recording and you're like, dang, I have my chat link connected and I still can't hear my friends, what's going on? You might have to do this. You'll download this software, Elgato 4K Capture Utility, open it up. You can do this step if your chat link's not picking up any audio. Go to settings. As soon as you download it, it should be on HDMI audio. This is if you're not using the chat link. If you are not using this, you're not playing with friends, or you like use Discord or something, then you want to keep your audio input on HDMI audio. You'll need to have it on HDMI because you're picking up the sound from the HDMI cables. If you're using the chat link, it's an analog audio because it's taking audio from the audio jack. You'll change your audio input to analog audio, and then you'll be able to hear your friends in the game and stuff like that. It's hard. I'm not gonna say it's easy because it is hard to set it up, but it's worth it. If this is something you want to do, you just got to do it. Even if you've got to watch a million YouTube tutorials, this is what I had to do. So everything is up and working. for console, and everything's up and working for PC too. So you guys can do this, okay? I believe in you. I believe in you. One more thing, I'm sorry, if you're still not getting any audio through your capture card and your console, you may need to go into settings and disable HDCP. HDCP is kind of like an audio blocker or like a screen record blocker for Netflix and stuff like that, so people don't steal movies or whatever. So if it's still not working after that, I'd go into the volume mixer, and instead of adding an audio tab and bringing in your audio through the game, actually this worked for me before. I remember how to do this. Add it as a microphone. You would go here, and then you would choose your Elgato or your capture card as a microphone. It is super weird. Don't know why it would be in microphones, but I just remember how to do that one time. If you're still having trouble, I would look up some more YouTube videos, but I'm sorry. I just remember it had a couple audio issues using a capture card, but try all those out first. You should be good. You don't need a fancy setup. I was on a Lenovo and a PS4. I was lagging all the time, but I was still streaming. You don't need a fancy camera. I just use a webcam. You can even use your phone as a webcam. Just work with what you got until you can get better, okay? I think you can do it. I believe in you. I hope I didn't forget anything. If I did, I'm sorry. I'll make another video. Thank you for watching the video. If it inspired you or it helped you out, please leave a sub and a like and maybe even a comment. I don't know. Let me know if it worked or not. But thank you. I'll see you guys later in the next video. Bye.